Oh, hello. Long time no motherfucking see. Did you miss me? Cheers, you beautiful fucking stoners, stoner witches, and all you beautiful, beautiful souls out there. Annie Ann, first in the house. Mwah, much love. Welcome to the after party. Clearly. So let me pop that before I forget, because motherfucker, I will forget, because that's what I do. You know, stoner / chemo brain. It's just the combo is no bueno. It's no bueno. There is the link to hop in, guys. If you want to join the panel, hop on. If not, just say hi and lurk if you want. Take part if you want. Kill deal. Wow, that was hard to say. Why? Killdeer survival. Hello. It is. I don't remember last time I seen your name come across my eyes, honey. It is good to see you. Great to see you. Thank you for fucking stopping in. I gotta bring up my my chat thingy here so I can figure out. See, I had a feeling you weren't a moderator because I had it's just it's kind of like you just definitely can't say that 3 times fast. I don't think I could. Jack Greenstock, hello, sweetheart.
What is up? I could just come in for a second. I'm gonna throw my headphones on.
Okay, sounds good. Yay, one. Good day, you bloody motherfucking stoner. Oh my God, it is so good to see you. Check you fucking out. Look, I'm seeing so many faces today that I haven't seen in so long, or names, I should say. It's so great to see you guys. Hell fucking yeah. Love it. So cheers, motherfuckers. We just hit a 420. I hope y'all smoking something beautiful, something that gets you medicated, lifted, whatever you need, it gives you. What is everybody smoking on today? I am finishing up some sunset sherbet, I believe it's called. I believe that's what it's called. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I am, honey. So am Srello. I don't think I've seen your name before. Hello, honey. Have I seen your name before? I don't know. I'm a stoner. I could have forgotten. It's possible. Very possible. Misty's Nugs, thank you for coming back in, babe. So good to see you. Cheers, everybody. We have Jack getting through some audio difficulties, maybe, I'm not sure, but that's okay. It's great to see your face though, even if I don't get to talk to you right now because you can't be whatever. I get to see, you know what's really awesome is when you get to see somebody's face who you see in chat and you've seen in chat for so long and you just have like, what do they really look like, I wonder, you know? And it's like, oh, okay. Or if they don't make videos that show their faces for that matter, you know, things like that. So yeah.
I guess I'm just going to go with no headphones for a second because I'm only going to be for 2 seconds. My AirPods weren't connecting for whatever reason. I don't know if you can flip your camera around on here to be front facing.
You should be able to if it's, yes, you should be able to if it's on your phone. It should be on the, I don't know how to do it because I'm not ever on here on my phone. But
I just figured it out.
Okay. Woo, look at what we got here. What do we got here?
So this is what I sent the photo of.
Yes.
Video will show it a lot easier. It's sort of clear. I think the other one is beach glass, but this is the one that I'm more drawn to.
Yeah.
I was given it during finals week as a gift. It's on a rope. It's a necklace. And I was told that it would help focus and things like that.
Yes. That is actually, I feel like if it's not beach glass, I feel like it is It's definitely a fluorite because of the transparency of it.
And this one, I'm not 100% sure about this one, but
yeah, it's not really shiny. Well, it kind of is.
it's kind of more cloudy for sure. But yeah, I thought this one could have been beach glass, but anyway.
Well, we appreciate you sending us the pictures. We'll definitely make sure to see if we can't figure it out a little bit more past what we know, just right offhand.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for having me. My lunch just got here, and I'll walk from the chat. But have a good one.
All right. Peace out, Jack. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Annie. Cheryl, how? Cheers.
J&K Triple G. How you doing, sweetheart? Much love to you. Thanks for stopping in.
Killer Deer Survival.
So I have a malt over here that I forgot about that is totally fucking smelly now.
Oh no.
It's like, it was a malt. I mean,
whoops.
Fuck. I
I
gotta put this thing in the freezer. It'll still be all right. Let me take
I'll be all right.
Let me take a slurp real quick though.
Right.
Oh my goodness. That's very malty, very rich.
Hell yeah.
I just look like my pick. I don't look like my pick. I'm digitized with hair in my pick. Lemon Haze, Killdeer Survival. I'm gonna call you Survival.
Yeah.
Yes, dear. I don't know. That just doesn't feel right. Survival. Oh, shit. Greenway, hello. Good to see you.
Cheers.
Love your hair. Thank you.
I know. I like it too.
I got the silver going on.
Mm-hmm.
So far I've been able to be on point with the crystal / color thing, but with the whole rainbow thing, I got no fucking clue what the hell I'm gonna do with that one.
Well, I mean, rainbow, I guess, right?
I don't have a rainbow one. I just have just colors or black or I don't know.
Oh, just black. No, we did black and brown, so we can't.
I know. That's what it's like. I need something different. I have the gray one that goes into purple. That's kind of rainbowy.
Oh yeah, that one. That one's cool.
That one might work out.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
That's the short one, right?
That's the one that kind of
yeah. We should do that one. Oh yeah.
I think I will.
I think I will.
Thanks for having me on. Sorry for just being on for a second. No worries, honey. You
come
on
no
for however long you need to. I think it was great that you came on, whatever you're comfortable with. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate that. So yeah, open panel, guys. If anybody wants to come on in.
Jump on in.
Let's do that. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Go all natural, Amber. Should I rip this fucker off right now?
You can do whatever you want.
Actually, I kind of feel like it because it's like the side of the wig is digging into my glasses, which then dig into my head. So it's like,
yeah, I know. That's kind of why I took my glasses off. I'm like, I can't take this.
But I like
too much focus.
I mean, I don't get to have this very often, so I kind of want to like.
Yeah, that's true too.
I kind of want to be cute for a little while longer.
There's no problem with that.
Oh. Beavis, hello, sweetheart.
Beavis.
Welcome. Good to see you.
Cheers, man.
Crystal Daddy, how you doing, hon?
Crystal Daddy.
The moonstone. We didn't talk about the moonstone. We'll talk about the moonstone.
Oh yeah.
Rainbow moonstone's a little bit more popular than the regular moonstone, so Rainbow moonstone would be a good one to talk about next week, and then I can show my other one.
Yeah, I think that.
Even though it looks like selenite, they say it's moonstone. So let's.
Yeah.
You know,
these are the moonstones that I have in my book.
Yeah. I still feel like this is selenite. Like it looks so much like selenite to me. I'm like, is it moonstone? Really? Are you sure? But I mean, that's what they said it was.
Oh man.
Can't be really cute with or without pigtails. Thank you, Killdeer. I guess I'm going to call you Killdeer, not Survival. You know what I forgot I had? Oh man, I forgot I had lunch. It probably got all cold.
Oh my gosh. Eat
Yep.
it up.
We're not in the show anymore. I'm going to eat my shit now.
Oh yeah, you can do whatever you want now.
Yummy. Lunch with Amber or dinner with Amber.
Yeah, dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner.
This is the mushroom Swiss burger. And these are like potato, they're called potato poppers, but it's got like green chili, kind of like a jalapeno popper thing.
Oh, nice. Nice. I had some back straps last night. That was yummy.
You had what?
I had back straps, deer.
What's that?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of food is that?
It's venison.
Venison. Ooh, yum.
Back
I love
straps.
venison. That is some good shit right there.
It is. It was so good. I'm still thinking about it. Just kidding.
I love it, Killdeer. That's fine with me. Basically, call me anything. Just don't call me late to smoke.
Right.
Hell yeah. Hi, Wally. What's going on, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cheers.
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 I'm eating dinner. I apologize if I apologize if that like bothers him too, but you know, you gotta go gray from time to time. Yes, you do gotta go gray from time to time. I like it.
I do too. Triple G. Hello.
Wild hunted meat is a lot healthier for the body, and yes, it has a lot less fat.
It does.
There's the first random question of the live here. What wild game, not like mainstream, we're not talking chicken and pork and you know, game, what meats have you had? Like I've had venison.
Mm-hmm.
I've had turtle, which I didn't really like.
Well, obviously I've had venison. I've had alligator.
Ooh.
That kind of tastes like chicken though. It might have been chicken. I don't know. I was a young kid when I tried it. But I did try octopus, the little suckers. They were deep fried and battered.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty good till you realize what they were for a hot second. They were pretty good though.
What were they again?
Okay, so the octopus, the little suction cups.
How were they cooked that you
They deep fried them and like they battered them like like a mush, like a stuffed mushroom, stuffed mushroom or whatever.
Yeah, octopus
The
is
popper.
fucking delicious. I've had octopus before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't really had anything crazy. I haven't even had like rabbit or squirrel or anything like that.
No, haven't had any of those either.
No.
Jared says buffalo is really good.
Buffalo probably would be good.
I could see that for sure.
Yeah.
Elk is a dark meat. Is it there's like no white meat enough?
Really? Huh.
Deadhead, I love calamari. So good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I probably do have munchies. But I'm also very hungry. I haven't eaten anything yet today, and it's like almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So it is mealtime too.
Right. Oh yeah.
Okay, there's your next random question. What is your favorite munchie to have when you're high as fuck?
Sometimes it depends.
True. So, favorite few that you generally gravitate towards?
Pizza.
Pizza. Love it. Hell yeah.
Yep. For sure.
Roll-up fan?
Fruit roll up? Yeah, hell yeah. I love all those snacks and all those like kid cereals. Like Lucky Charms, Fruit Loops, you know, and you got the Fruity Pebbles. I'm not a Fruity Pebble fan. Or the Cocoa Pebbles. Or there's fruity and then there's Cocoa Pebbles. I'm not a fan of those.
I absolutely love cereal and I absolutely love Fruity Pebbles. That is my
Cinnamon
go-to.
Toast Crunch. Mm-hmm.
I don't like Cocoa Pebbles though. I don't like the big. I don't like it so chocolatey. But I love the Fruity Pebbles.
Mm-hmm. I love cereal. Cereal is probably my go-to. I could probably live off of cereal. If I didn't have my daughter, I'd probably live off of cereal and pizza.
Right? The American one who loves sweetheart.
Yeah, grows way. Hey, cheers.
All right.
Yeah.
Hamburgers all about.
Hell yeah. I'll just do that. Cheers to that.
Crystal Daddy in the house. In the house.
Hell yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Crystal Daddy. I love that you put your name Crystal Daddy.
I love it.
I fucking love it. Hey, T.
He gets known as Crystal Daddy now. Annie called him Crystal Daddy in chat.
I know.
Hell yeah, that's Crystal Daddy.
Loving that he's owning
I'm
that.
gonna take responsibility for that. That one.
Oh yeah, you're the one that came up with it.
Yep.
You absolutely are responsible for that one. You can have that one for sure.
I try to come up with something different or unique for most streams, and so I thought, well, all right, I'm just going with that.
It works.
I like it. It works. And I gotta finish something for my show today, but so that's why I'm also kind of out of ideas. But I have some clear stones. One I wanted to show was a double terminated imperial topaz.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, that's nice.
Imperial topaz, huh?
It's pretty much clear, but if I notice the reflections, like the lighter parts are kind of yellowish instead of being like white or blue.
Right.
So technically it's imperial topaz, but mostly it's clear. And then it has all these impurities in the middle, and then the crystal grew outward in both directions because you got the short side, the flat top, and then the long side. And it's same over here. This is the long side, and then the flat bottom, I guess, and then the short side.
Nice.
And it's got the topaz shape.
Yeah.
So I thought that one was worth showing.
Oh yeah.
And Madam T brought up apophyllite. I recently shaped an apophyllite, and it's really finicky stuff. It likes to come off in sheets, and it's really soft.
Wow.
But I like how it turned out, because they start pretty close to being done in these beautiful points, and then
Yeah.
just kind of shape it up a little bit. Yeah.
Look at that. That is gorgeous. Wow.
So that's my apophyllite. And I thought I had another one. Oh, yeah, moonstone. Okay. I just haven't dug it out yet. Because I think I showed this moonstone on panel before.
I bet you did. It's one of my
Is it
favorites. I probably asked for it.
I love
Okay.
black moonstone. So pretty.
It's in here pretty deep, so I'm going to have to dig for a little bit.
Oh, I forgot. Oops.
I got this little, I wish I had it on me right now, a little rainbow moonstone. I'll try to find it for next week. It's like a little button, and it looks, just perfectly. It's got a little white and a little black, and then you like flip it up just once, and the entire fucking face is electric blue. Like it's in the whole thing. It's just one sweet flash.
Wow.
Like kind of,
Oh.
Love it. I love it. Two guesses where I got it from. You're only gonna need one.
That sounds really awesome. Hilda is asking, where did you get them, Crystal Daddy?
eBay, mostly. Sometimes I go to rock shops. Oh, that reminds me, and I'll do it before I forget. Oh, yeah, the opal, too. I was going to show that. So I bought from a new seller, someone from India. Somebody on my weekly show took an interest in rubies, so I started looking into rubies a little more. My seller doesn't necessarily have any ruby of quality, because like sometimes my seller that I usually go through will just, I don't know how, but they get like magical pieces, and they list 1,200 pieces a week, and
Wow.
some of them nobody bids on. Yeah, so I'll go out, 2-3 pages back and bid and get these really cool things for like $3, $4, something like that. And sometimes I step into other sellers to try them out, and I bought this piece of ruby. It's Burmese ruby for $1.50, I think, including shipping from India.
Look how fucking big that is.
Well, it said untreated and natural, and I was a little skeptical because of how rich the color is. I don't think it's coming through all the way. Yeah, look at that color. And so I thought this would be a good point to point it out. Madam T's looks more like ruby. This is sticky. Rocks are not sticky. They're chalky, and at best they're muddy. But sticky rocks have been coated with something, which Tilly mentioned that her dog, and yeah, that looks like a piece of ruby, Madam T. Tilly had mentioned that her dog had eaten one of her stones. It made me wonder if maybe it was treated, like coated with a shellac that tasted good, and so the dog was trying to lick it off.
Probably.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna be sawing into this, so we're also, I know that it's coated, but we're gonna see if it's dyed too. Because it might be dyed. We'll see.
How are you
I
gonna find
hope
that out?
not.
Sorry, what was that?
How are you going to find that out? What are you going to do to know?
Well, I picked a part where, let's see, where is it at? It's okay. So over here, this little part that's jutting out, and it's not coming through on camera too much, but there's actually a pretty decent separation.
Yeah.
Between this area and this, and so I'm going to cut down along that crack, and that's where I'll separate it.
Nice.
Yeah, one time I had a piece of blue apatite, a big fisty-sized chunk, and I didn't know what was going on with it. I didn't know a whole lot about apatite, and I was like, what's inside of here? So I shaved down the side. I didn't see much. I gave it another shave. I didn't see much. So I turned it, and I just went right down the middle of it like a geode. And I regretted that ever since, because one of my biggest pieces of sea blue apatite came out of that saw mark. And I might have missed it otherwise, but it was a real learning experience. I don't go straight down the middle of a stone anymore. I think I showed it last week, actually, the blue piece. Let me see if I can find it.
They coat tomatoes at some stores with shellac floor polish to make them shine more in store. Organic for the win, or grow your own food.
Why I want to move.
Wow.
Move and grow my own food.
Yep. I'm almost there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
Kill your bot, a dragon heart.
Over here.
Huh?
Amber's making me super hungry.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I'm hungry too.
Okay, there it
That
is.
looks like an eyeball.
That's one smooth, clean, translucent piece of blue apatite. I can shine a light through it.
Nice.
And I cut across that with the saw blade. So it could have actually been bigger. I don't think it was much bigger because the other side of it didn't show that. I mean, it was kind of magical. I was able to find that, but let's see if I can pop it out. It's kind of thin, but it's so blue.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it's completely opaque.
It looks, yeah, it's like most apatite is you can't see through it. And there we go. Can you see the lighter areas?
Yeah, you can on that one you can, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why it's a little bit different.
That's gorgeous when you do that.
And it's not just translucent in a blue, but a sea blue. So that's why I've searched through 3 other large pieces of blue apatite and haven't come up with anything near as blue and translucent. But I'm sure there's stuff out there. It's just, I'm dealing with cheap stuff.
Right. No, that is gorgeous, actually. Absolutely gorgeous. Those are all your stones are so beautiful, hon. And
Yeah.
even if that ruby is dyed, it's still pretty.
Yeah, it's hey, it was only $1.50, right?
I hope it's not, but it's still pretty.
Yeah. Well, whatever's in there, if it's been dyed and treated, I'm gonna bring the dyes and treatments off of it, and we'll bring it back to its original beauty, and we'll show it on the show.
Awesome.
I like coming on your show and showing rocks. So I was looking for the moonstone, so we'll get that out of the way.
Oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. I love the stone.
I should have put some water on them. So.
I have a moonstone. Oh, where's that? Oh,
Adulorescence.
I have a moonstone pendulum somewhere.
God, I have one and I broke the tip.
I don't know if I can get it to show the flashes very well, but I'm having trouble finding them. Every time my seller gets some moonstone, it's usually like 2,000 and 3,000 carat chunks, like a big chunk, and they go for like $50 to $150.
Oh, that's cheap.
So for me to get one for like $3, it's
Yep.
Nobody doesn't bid on the moonstone. But
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So I was gonna show opal, and then that kind of wraps up my camera time. But I've got 2 different types of opal that I got. One of them's chocolate opal. It's not really relevant, but I'm gonna get it out of the way because I like how cool it is. So this is the chocolate opal piece.
Wow.
And yeah, it's.
Oh, I love it. Look at
There we go. Yeah.
It's fucking beautiful.
It's got a brown color. It's like a brown chalcedony with those flares. You see the green in the corner?
Yes, I do. I see
That's
it.
not the camera. That's the opal.
I
Yeah,
see it.
went away, but yeah. So there's some opal in there, but I have to grind down to it
Yeah.
and not through it. So that's where I'm starting to learn how to do that. Okay, so
That's so beautiful.
this is yellow opal. I got 3 pieces, but I wanted to show you. So,
Ooh.
yeah, there's like 3 pieces here. There's this one, and this one. But check this out. See the layers?
Yeah.
It's only kind of coming through, but it's like a stripe there, and then the bottom is clear.
Oh wow, yeah, I see that. That's a big layer right there. Wow.
Yeah. Let's see if the flare.
Go, Joe.
I don't know. Let me show another piece. Maybe it'll show the flares. So this is a similar piece, and this piece has a lot of flare. I'm going to be able to facet this, I think. It's got greens. There's a lot of reds in it. Okay, so there's a little bit of the red down in the corner.
Yep.
That is so pretty.
I wish more of it would come across on the camera. But the greens and the reds,
They never do.
it's like they can't be captured on the internet. And then here's this last piece. This really shows the difference between the clear and the color. And so this piece is probably just going to stay in my museum. I'm not going to touch it.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
I think that's a good idea. That is a very like they're all original, of course. But that's a very different piece for sure.
Yeah. It's like this shark's tooth piece. It's cool to me, and I don't know if I want to do anything with it, but if I do, I can make it even cooler. And I can get rid of these cracks. I could make it into 3 really cool pieces, and I don't know, it depends on the stone, really. Because a lot of them, it's like they have potential, and then I can work with them, and they like the grinder. But they usually want to grind how they want to grind, not how I want to grind. Kind of goes back to Tilly's shirt. Make a stone feel pleasured for once.
That was a good shirt.
I was honestly a little bit surprised. I was like, okay, Crystal Daddy.
It's a guy thing.
That was great, though. That was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely perfect. I fucking love it.
So that opal, I just got that this week, and it's going to be exciting to actually get into it, but it's going to be a little while, I think. Because opal has problems with crazing. It's like some of it, if it's not hydrophobic, it can be, it can crack if you get it wet too much while you cut it, or if it's too dry while you cut it. So I'm taking my time with the opal.
Awesome.
The goddamn Goldilocks.
Cheers, Twisted. Hello, sweetheart. I feel like you were napping for a little while there. At least I hope you were. Yeah, I love that shirt too, Miss Steve. Absolutely. Grose, how you doing, sweetheart? Jack says my wife's wedding ring was a white. I sounded like the fucking priest of the fucking Princess Bride. The wedding ring had a white opal and
Knowledge. Knowledge.
My wife's wedding ring had a white opal as main stone. It's nice fire or colorful reflective nature. Nice. Surrounded by diamond on top and aquamarines on the side. Oh my gosh, that sounds absolutely beautiful, Jack. Gorgeous.
Hey, can I say something to kill survival?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got the 7-inch saw from Harbor Freight. I use a 10-inch saw for bigger stuff, but I bought the 7-inch saw. And what I wanted to mention is that don't spend your money on the 7-inch saw blade, because the kerf is like 3/16 of an inch. You lose a lot of stone. Go on Amazon, get yourself a 7-inch gem blade. They're about 3/64 of an inch, and they cut like water. I mean, I put the stone on and it cuts. I push faster, it cuts faster. I use it for tile. Yeah, I don't use the tile saw blades, and they're like $11 as opposed to like $21. So it's a win-win-win all the way around. Go on Amazon and get yourself a thin gem blade.
Thin gem blade.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to remember that.
They're
Are
cheap.
you kidding me?
They're cheap. They rust out. I mean, but you know, they cut great. So
Look who we have on board, Annie Ann. Hello, sweetheart.
Yeah, it looks
Hi,
just like
Ann.
my picture.
Oh, sweetie, you look
Okay.
so beautiful. Thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome. So this is what I have. Can you see this?
Yes, I can. Can we look a little closer at you? Is that okay?
At me or the stones?
At the stone.
Ha.
All right, let's see. Oh, I think, okay. That looks like, and it's on the tip. I can't think of any names right now. It sucks. Let me see if I can find it. It's beautiful. Do you know what it is?
No.
Is that why you're showing us?
Yeah.
Let's see what it is here. Let's see what I think it might be.
It looks like there's, like, I don't know, iron oxide on it or something.
Let's see here. I feel like I've seen it before. And it's like at the tip of my tongue. And I can't. I'm a bit terrible with names.
Can't see.
So there's a cinnabar. It's very red, right? This might look kind of sort of like it here. Let's see.
I don't know. I saved it and
Hey, Amber, blow up Annie's screen real quick.
Okay.
yeah, Annie, let's see the crystal points on it. Can you focus in on one of the crystals?
That's almost to the side. That looks almost purple.
It's
The-
hard to see
the
the points or if they're like,
Yeah, they almost look quartzy,
yeah.
don't they? Those little points there, they almost look, and it could be multiple crystals. Like those could be quartz, and it could be quartz on feldspar or something.
Like, they're hematoid
is
quartz.
that better?
Yeah, look at that
Look at
point
that
on
big
top.
one.
That just looks
Yep.
so quartzy.
Yes.
Could be
Very
hematoid.
quartzy.
Creating.
That's cool.
That is
It just
absolutely gorgeous, Annie.
and it just falls apart.
Does it?
Yeah. It just breaks right apart. And then this one here,
Annie, I know you meant to mute yourself, but you are.
You're. I don't know if you mentioned. Yeah, I don't know if you mentioned mute yourself, honey, but you're muted.
fat fingers,
I feel you.
calcinite, and a dog tooth. It says.
Dog tooth calcite.
Yeah.
You know what that's also called?
Nope.
Elmwood. It comes from one mine in the United States, the Elmwood mine in Tennessee, and it is illegal AF for the miners to actually get these stones and get them out. Like,
Cool.
this is a, like, so you can see that the points actually look like teeth.
Oh, yeah.
So this is like fuck with this if you want to change your life. Otherwise, it will like
Looks like honey.
burn.
And then you have this one too. It's a rock that has a gold specks in it.
Ah,
Pyrite?
That's what I was thinking.
that's my first thought.
Yeah.
Looking to see how shiny the gold is.
Does it work better this side? Hold on. Sorry, I'm making everybody dizzy. I'm just really high.
That's okay. See it a little bit better that way.
Yeah.
There. Her dad used to collect rocks, and she was just going to throw them in the driveway.
Hmm.
So that's all I got.
That may
And I
have-
had no idea what I got. So
Those are absolutely gorgeous, Annie.
Thank you so
Oh,
much
yeah.
for sharing.
It's a lovely collection, Annie. Thanks for sharing.
What do I do with
what
them?
do we do with them?
Well,
Well,
how do you feel when you're around them? How do you feel when you hold them right now? Like when you
How does it look like it makes me feel? Come on. Why do you think I use emojis all the time?
Put them in a natural place in your house, like the kitchen or the bathroom or somewhere near your bed.
yeah.
Oh, and be careful which ones you put near a sunny window, because like
Yep.
amethyst can fade.
Mm-hmm.
It's just best to avoid putting crystals in the sun, period, just kind of like as a general rule. But you may want to do like a smoke cleanse on these crystals. So like burning some sage,
Oh, sage.
yeah, would work very well to cleanse in case there's any lingering energies in those stones.
Okay.
Actually clear or cleanse the stones, and that's a great way. We talked about this in one of the very first episodes. For the crystals that you cannot get wet, or if you don't know if a crystal can get wet or not, don't you bypass the Florida water, and you can always do a smoke cleanse.
Okay.
So that's, I would definitely do that. And then, like people were saying, if you're sensitive to crystal energies, maybe don't put them all together right by your bed at first, because that could be a little bit like intense, depending, especially once the crystals have been cleared. And
Okay.
don't forget to charge them on the full moon.
I was just gonna say, what you can do besides cleansing and is cleanse and charge under the full moon. So
Okay. All right. It was fun.
Thank you so much, Annie. That was awesome.
It's nice to meet you, Annie.
yes,
Like I said, I'm just like my picture. All right.
seeing you
Peace
beautiful
out.
face on here. Peace out, Annie. Thank you, Annie. That was awesome to see Annie. Oh,
That was so neat.
Yeah, that was
good
really
to see you,
cool.
sweetheart. So good to see you. Thin gem blade, yes.
I wanted to direct him in the right direction so he doesn't spend a bunch of money on a like saw and tools that he doesn't need. Because
Yeah.
I mean, the saw is like $60 itself. So when you add another 20 on that, that's like paying an extra 30%. But if instead of paying the $20 for the blade that costs you a lot of gems and cuts real slow, and actually the tile saw blade, even though it's a continuous blade, it takes such a wide curve out of the stone. It takes big chunks out with it. And that thin gem blade, it saws it right down like butter, cuts such a thin little line out of there.
Like
It's usually, it's great. But like let's say a stone has a crack in it. I got the rock and then it's got the crack. The crack isn't straight. The crack is usually kind of curved, right? It cracks and so the saw blade is straight. So I'll center that right on the crack, and the gem blade is thinner than the crack typically. So it's a really good blade. I mean, I was surprised. I thought, this cheap thing is, it's not going to be that great. And it is a cheap blade because it comes coated in oil and it rusts out like the tile saw blades, they're not supposed to rust. You're supposed to be able to get done cutting. You set it aside, let it air dry. It's fine. This thing, you're supposed to take it off, spray it down with WD-40. But I let it rust. I let it sit there and rust out, and I just start cutting again, and it works great. But no, I figured, pass on the knowledge. That's what we're doing, right?
That's exactly what we're here for. Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys.
We're also here to smoke the fuck up, so let's smoke the fuck up.
Cheers.
And then I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek of one of the crystals for next week.
Cheers, everybody. I think I'm gonna do a yabba dabba do here in a second.
If anybody wonders, this is actually a bong. I'm just really, really big.
He's one of those giants Twisted talks about.
Yeah. Hey, piggybacking on Weed Church, where did you guys do battle on Earth? Big ass motherfuckers. Twisted action.
Oh my gosh, these giants. That's Twisted.
Okay. Sneak peek next week is multicolored crystals, right?
Oh, next week's multicolored?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's some ametrine.
Fit into an actual color.
This is a Super 7.
Yeah, it's got a lot of purple to it, that one. But yeah, Super 7 is beautiful.
Yeah, so like I love how the bottom part is raw and then the top is polished.
That's cool.
Yeah. Sneak peek. If you're interested in Super 7, Google it and we'll talk about it next week.
Super 7. And then you got Rainbow Fluorite.
Like, I really want to make this like to be the head of a fucking spear or some shit.
God, you know what? No, a head of a staff. Like, that is a perfect staff stone, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool to have a crystal staff? Like the whole thing is just a rock.
Yes, it would be.
Oh, like the whole
dream
thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
You are out. So when you say multicolor stones,
And then like you like detach like fucking Arya. Sorry.
I wonder about like
Aries moon.
dichroic stones.
Yes, dichroic would fit in there perfectly.
Okay, I have iolite. I don't have any dichroic tanzanite, but I do have tanzanite. But none of it is translucent enough to really show the dichroicy of the stone.
That's like a good alexandrite is. I love alexandrite.
Mm. That's
like my alternate birthstone, or my original birthstone, depending on.
I'll dig out one of my giant dravite points. I have some of that black chrome green tourmaline.
Nice.
Yeah, I have like a 190 carat point. I have to find it though. I think it's over in the lab.
Rainbow goethite. Rainbow goethite is amazing. It's like peacock ore. Like it's got that metal.
Oh, I love it already.
You know what I mean? Like the metal look to it.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. I've got hellfire goethite right here. Shit haunts me in my dreams. I'm trying to fuck shit up, man. I've got my hellfire goethite next to my elmwood.
Boy, I bet I could find a cool piece of driftwood that would make me a cool staff. Hell yeah, I bet you could. That would be perfect if I driftwood for a staff.
Oh,
I would love to find a staff driftwood thing.
That
a couple of them for my
that
twins.
makes me think. I saw people were making staffs like they'll grow a tree up and then dig away at the roots, right, to expose the roots, and then turn the tree to graft the roots. And then you cut the tree out and you shape the roots up into the top of the staff so that the tree's backwards, but it the staff's thin, it gets bigger, and then it's got that root thing, and you can put a stone in it.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That visual. It's very Gandalf.
Lot of time involved. You gotta plan that out a couple years ahead. But
wow, though, because that would be like perfect
It would hold it, yeah, and the roots are flexible, right? You know, for a long time while they're dry.
China Berry, hello, sweetheart. Hiya, sweetheart. Hiya.
Sorry, I was just fact checking myself. I don't know if I used the correct wizard. Now I can't remember.
Correct wizard, Gandalf. Yes.
Because his adversary also had the staff, but I thought Gandalf, when you like was Gandalf the White, I thought he just had that right.
I thought he had it with both of them.
Yeah.
Saruman had the one where it was like a piece. It was like that almost, like the stone was right here.
Got
That's
it.
how it looked. Sadly, I know the detail of their staffs.
No,
Am I a fucking nerd or what?
that's why I fact checked myself. I was like, wait, bitch. That's Saruman or is that Gandalf? Did you just look that up? Like,
Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense in the lore. It's like let's say you got your magical lightning power, and then you find this rare crystal that can focus it, and you hold it out on a staff. It makes your lightning fingers more like a rifle barrel.
I love it, lightning fingers.
Well, I'm
Like,
whatever energy it is, but you know.
I have a walking stick that I now want to cover in crystals.
Mm.
I'm going to find a walking stick and I'm going to find a massive ass crystal and I'm going to make one. And I'm going to make two.
I wish I could like
You're gonna make
somehow affix them to my trekking poles
That would be pretty awesome.
and my backpacking poles.
Go skiing.
Mm-hmm.
Ski, wizard fire.
coffee music. Hello, darling. How's the vibe? Cheers, darling. Hell yeah.
And cheers to the chats. We got awesome people showing up.
I know.
So
I'm loving it.
Coffee and China Berry and
Mm-hmm.
hey, there's Annie Ann. I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, I know, right? Man. Been forever, girl. How the fuck are you? All right, yeah, we're gonna do little dab do. Who's up for a dab with me?
I will.
No,
Oh, let's do a bomb.
excited. Smiling, rolled up the chat.
To all my lurkers, lurking, much love, y'all.
Much love.
Talking about some gems,
So I
Mike.
gotta shout out the lurkers. I'm a lurker myself, so.
Yeah, sometimes I'm a lurker.
I'm talking gemstones, Mike. Oh, look at that! It's showing the cross. Look at that! It's got the.
Oh, I kind of see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Apophyllite has a lot of crosses in it.
Yeah, and a lot of pyramid structure.
So I was thinking about cutting. I need to cut a stone. My show is on in like 3 hours, and I don't have any stones or footage. And so I was thinking about cutting some garnet, but I'm really close on this piece of topaz. And so I think I'm going to try and finish this piece of topaz because you're featuring clear stones and white stones, and this is a white clear topaz. It's kind of it's not coming through at all. But that's the girdle shape, and that's the pavilion shape.
Ooh, I like it.
It's almost done. It has a crack in it though, so that's why I was like, I don't know if I want that on my Instagram because that's the thing. I'm getting to be too snooty on Instagram because I got all these there's these gem cutters that follow me, and it's like their gems are all real and professional, and mine are all hand cut, and I have orange peel, which is the little spots that you don't sand out because you didn't put enough work in on it. Sheesh. I'm embarrassed.
So those big guys are getting you all poshy.
Well, they keep giving me compliments, and it's like, oh, like this one dude, he's like, he mentioned how I inspired him, and he's been cutting gems for years, and then he posted and tagged me in a custom cut that he made. And it was really cool because it looks like a flower. He's from India. I can barely understand him, but he is really, it's really cool. Apex Gems. So I was like, wow, Apex Gems follows me and likes my gems. So I'm trying to like keep up appearances. I want to put some with a big crack in it, but I think I'm gonna have to because I didn't do my show last week because I didn't have a gem. So I got to get in there and cut some gems.
Slacking, Crystal Daddy. Come on now.
Oh, so I'm slacking. I got some other gems that I got footage for, but I don't know, they're not real fiery, and I just featured some stuff this color recently. Oh, here's this is ametrine. Can you see the different color? So I didn't know what to do with this little sheet, right? And it's pretty thin. And it's kind of a weird shape, so I kind of made it into like a glove thing.
That would be a really awesome bracelet inlay for sure.
Yeah, that's what there you go. Yeah. So
yeah.
I don't know. I could feature this, but I featured a similar looking stone like 3 weeks ago. So I'm trying to, like I say, my Instagram color palette, I'm getting too snooty with it or something.
That would also make like a really cool piece of belly chain.
Of what?
A belly chain.
Belly chain.
A belly chain, and to have that be like the signature piece that kind of angles down a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. I like that.
That's one way to go with it too, I guess.
I'm trying to picture that, but my eyes keep going too far.
Yeah. You can't suggest shit like that.
Well, I can see what the ruby or the potential ruby imposter, what it turns out to be. I'm very interested in that.
Oh yeah, I'm interested too because there's even an area that I thought looked dyed, and then there's another area that doesn't, and I'm wondering what it actually is because it is kind of heavy, so it could actually be corundum. But I mean, that color, that's not ruby color.
Well, see, I wondered about that when I was in it because I was like, it's awfully light. Where am I at here? There you are.
I will say my piece of ruby is weighty for its size. Like
it's real freaking heavy, isn't it? It's like, dang.
Like if it was like a steel nut, right? Nuts and bolts. If this was a nut, like that weight, that's what it's like. If it was this.
Yeah. Yeah, this is lighter than it should be. So it's, I mean, I don't know what it is. There's one other stone that someone gave me and asked me to check out to see if it was treated. They gave me some turquoise to see if it was dyed howlite, and I cut it open, and yeah, it is. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, that happens a lot. People dye howlite, which I wish we would have. That was one of the ones we had thought about talking about today on the show that we didn't get to. But howlite is actually like white. Like most of the stones that we had today were like clear or milky, but this is like sheet paper white with like gray or black stripes.
Yeah, I love howlite as a stone. That's one of my
people definitely
like my top 10 just because I just love the look of it. But yeah.
There you go. You see the white in the core, that little white center of it.
Yeah, you can do that.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves of people who pass off dyed howlite as other stones, and also people who heat treat amethyst, knowing it's heat treated, and sell it, and they call it citrine.
Right.
Two of my soapboxes.
So you see Chicha Bee's stuff. It looks kind of like turquoise, but it's a little bit. It's creamy, and it is turquoise without the copper. So that's why it's so easy to dye it, and it's so porous that it's easy to get the dye really deep. You see how far down it went.
Yeah, that went real. That's crazy how that was that. Ha!
So I got a stone out of a driveway and I started sawing on it. I haven't polished any of it yet. It's
That was pretty.
yeah. Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, I love that. See, sometimes you find the best shit just out in the fucking like what?
Oh, nice.
Like what?
Like that's almost. It looks almost like garden quartz.
Yeah, this was from a driveway, and
Yeah,
it's
probably garden quartz.
it's a nice little piece of chalcedony, which is
Oh.
chalcedony is quartz. It's just quartz with a lot of impurities. Quartz is the pure form. But yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty neat when I take the time to polish it.
It will be. That'll be. I love just finding random fucking stones. It's so awesome. My favorite.
Find I have this piece of rose quartz that's like shaped like a coffin, basically. It's just a geometric shape. I might grab it in a minute, but I really want to find a piece of garden quartz that's like clear on the top, and then you can see everything else in it. And I want it to be like that coffin shape. So it's like a perfect aquarium frozen in time, like that kind of look to it, you know.
I sent a gemstone to someone called Chris the Phenomenon, and it wasn't really until he got it and pointed it out that I realized it's a coffin shape.
Ah.
Yeah, it's because it's like this, and it has a rounded top.
Yeah. That's
And
cool though.
Yeah.
That's really cool. My bangers are quartz. Mine are too, dude. I mean, like the bangers that I use, I don't use bangers anymore. I use little nectar collector shits. These little shits.
Hey, Mike, do you have a gem that you're interested in knowing more about?
Yeah. Usually Twisted goes up and tells us about frequencies too. Yes, and you know what? Twisted's actually probably going to be sleeping for another good hour or so because he's got Ripper Duty night. So this is his sleepy time. He's got to catch up so he can stay up all night. So I didn't expect him to come on today at all. It's kind of like the line has been drawn in the sand with the seasons, and it's like now is the time when So
That's a cool piece, Madam T.
That is beautiful.
Oh yeah.
This is that coffin shape.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it is too. A little bit. That's beautiful though. I love that. I love those different cuts on it. The random. I mean, maybe they are, maybe they're not random, but they seem randomized, and that's what I love about that. It's just like you know, that's why I like rough.
Oh, light,
yeah, just tumbled, not. I love the randomness of it.
Yeah, I love the gemstone cut on this. And I want a piece of garden quartz that's like at least half of the stone is like clear up top and around, and then you can see like all the fucking shit inside it. Find me one of those, somebody, please.
Very cool. Bubble Wand, hello, sweetheart. That's pretty. Yes, yes, it is, darling.
Bubble Wand.
I have a surprisingly large amount of rose quartz for someone who doesn't really like the colors.
Chicha invited me.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Cheers.
Yeah,
I was chewing.
Mike says sapphire.
Ooh.
And so I think since Madam T showed her ruby earlier, I'll tell Mike Kramer that sapphire and ruby are the same thing, basically. Or rather, to put it more, I don't know how to put it simply. Sapphire comes in every color, but if it's red, it's not called sapphire; it's called ruby.
Aha.
But they grow in these hexagonal shapes that are they're columns. They grow in it's not getting good lighting here, but anyway, they grow up in columns, and this is opaque sapphire. This is not the translucent stuff. But to give you an idea, I got this little piece of translucent sapphire, which could make probably 3/4 to a 1 carat gem. which would be worth like $60 or so if after I put like 12 hours of work in on it.
Yeah.
I picked this up for $150, shipping included. Came from India, took 2 weeks. It's totally worth it. I mean, this is
Gosh, that's amazing.
yeah. It's completely translucent, and there's the thing about sapphire is it has zoned color. So let's say you got a piece of clear corundum crystal and sapphire crystal, and it's got blue here and maybe a little blue here, and you know, like an impurity kind of leached out into it. So the idea is to take the blue area and put that in the bottom of the gem, and then all of your angles will cause the light to go pink through the blue and then back up, and that's how it turns the stone blue. And this piece,
my favorite color.
that little clear dot in there, it gets a little more blue depending on where in the piece. I don't know. I need better
I'm
camera.
loving that though, for real. Like, but
I'm obsessed with that.
sapphire is my birthstone, and even though it is my birthstone, I've always loved it. Just like minus the birthstone quality of it, it's like I just love sapphire. I love the blue.
Oh,
It's
the
just
cornflower blue sapphire. Yeah,
for sure.
I didn't know that was your birthstone.
I'm a September girl.
And
At
most
the very end, the 29th.
most of like the high quality jewelry that I own is like the diamond sapphire combo. Like I drool over that look, man. That
Right, a fancy.
triple strand of black precision pearls.
I don't think I have anything sapphire. My ex gave me a sapphire necklace, but I pretty much disposed of that.
Emerald. And
Melt it down.
I don't know what the hell. I don't know. Honestly, it could very well be around here somewhere because I planned on doing something with it. Now I don't feel the need. So karma's done its work. I feel it's gone. So I didn't need to hang on to it anymore.
I've
I
actually
don't know
been.
where I put it.
I've actually started looking into diamonds. Madam T mentioned sapphire and diamonds, and I've been looking at buying rough diamonds, and they're kind of pricey, and it's a lot of work to cut. But man, $1,000 a
Well,
carat.
they are hard, aren't they?
That's too funny. I'm gonna get a refill, and I'll be back.
All right.
I've got a Libra stellium, man. I'm a Gemini sun, Aries moon, Sag rising, and I've got a Sag and Libra stellium.
Libra. I am Libra.
All about some fairness.
I am Miss Scorpio.
She got that tail, baby. She whipped that shit.
Aries is to fire what Scorpio is to water.
Yep, and then my birthstone is topaz.
Scorpio is like it's the rogue waves on Deadliest Catch. That's fucking Scorpio.
Wanna fuck with me? Here you go. Just kidding.
It is still in here. This is the sapphire he got me.
Aw,
Pretty.
it's pretty. I like it. I'll look a lot.
I need to dispose of it somehow.
You could cleanse it and sell it, girl.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's already been cleansed.
Oh yeah, probably.
What's your birthstone? November birthstones?
They're topaz.
Yeah. I think they are topaz.
Yeah, 'cause
The regular orange topaz.
yeah, regular orange. That's why when I seen topaz in this book, oh shit,
Oh shit.
I almost hit the bong over.
Oh shit.
Let me see.
Oh no, November citrine, not topaz.
What?
That's what this one says.
All my life.
That one says topaz. That one says topaz, but this one says citrine. Weird.
Oh, it's
Why
probably
you
where.
Fucking weird. That one says citrine too. Interesting. So we're looking at like a 90-10 here on citrine. Oh, there's another one citrine. Maybe it's an 80-20. There's another one citrine. Okay. 80-20 topaz citrine. Interesting. Here's one topaz or citrine. Okay.
Okay.
But the orange one.
Yeah, I want that orange one. There you go.
One. It's the only month that's orange, has the orange birthstone. That's the only one. You got two. Yes, you do, Mike. You've got two.
Almost bong down. Bong down.
January is garnet, which is my sun. My sun is January. February is amethyst. So everybody loves amethyst.
Mm-hmm.
You got any February babies in the house? March has two on this one. Aquamarine or bloodstone.
Nice.
My twin flame is a March baby, so he's got the bloodstone or aquamarine. April is diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
That's a good question, the American one. Who designated the birthstones? Was it a witch?
Good fucking question. Let's look that up.
Yeah, I actually don't even really know that.
First, neither do I. Birthstones. I can fucking type. Origin. Okay, so here's a little blurb. The idea of birthstones, a gemstone assigned to each month of the year, is thought to be an ancient one, and scholars trace it back to the breastplate of Aaron, who is described in the book of Exodus in the Bible. The breastplate was a religious garment set with 12 gemstones that represent the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, well, there's one little blurb. The birthstones now linked to each of the 12 months of the year may have been selected according to the astrological beliefs. According to ancient Tibetan and Indian cultures, certain stones were thought to have mystical and magical powers assigned to them. Therefore, they were worn on the person to draw upon their perceived powers. Well, we already know the energies and powers of the stones. So
I think it's interesting that a lot of the theories go back to the Bible as the originating.
yeah. The custom of wearing a single birthstone is only a few centuries old, though modern authorities differ on dates. Kunz places the custom in 18th century Poland, while the Gemological Institute of America starts it in Germany in the 1560s. Okay, that's nice. Okay, well, here's another one. Let's see what this does. The modern birthstone list was formulated by an organization known as the Jewelers of America in 1912, but birthstones date all the way back to the Bible, another Bible story. Aaron, another Aaron story, also known as Aaron the priest, was the brother of Moses, a prophet of God, and the first high priest of the Israelites. Aaron the priest wore a special holy garment which had a crystal breastplate. God gave specific instructions to Moses on how the breastplate should be made. Da, 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 da. Interesting. And the stone shall be with the names of the children of Israel, 12, according to their names, like the engravings on the signet. The idea was proposed that each of the gemstones had special powers. So yeah, that's, I mean, seems like that's kind of like the originating case there. It's Bible. I'm trying to find different ones. But I keep getting the breastplate of Aaron.
No, my cats are smooth pass out, and it's adorable.
Are they coming in and lurking on you?
No, they're just like Elliot's up on the couch. She's got like one paw in the air, and just like she's laying on her back, like she gets no fucks. It's adorable.
So I don't know if that actually answered your question or not, or if you want more answers. I kind of want more answers. That was like, I feel like,
Yeah.
I mean,
It seems like it goes back, like the original story is back to where Moses was having the garment made for his brother, and it was like the 12 stones and the 12 tribes. And then it sounds like they just modernized it to monetize, you know, different stones, and they just like renamed or whatever, like
Yeah.
reassigned. But it, I mean, it does sound like everything that I've seen for now, at least, goes back to the story in Hebrews.
reminds me of Joseph and his Technicolor green coat, 12 tribes and all. Yeah.
That was an amazing musical, man. I saw that shit on Broadway. That was fucking awesome.
That would probably be a pretty good Broadway show. I can imagine that.
Cats is my favorite Broadway show. Because like they had it since it didn't move, since that was its permanent location, they had the entire theater decorated as part of the set.
Yeah.
And that was amazing. It's potentially an interactive experience.
Dude, I kind of forgot Crystal Daddy was here. Like, here but not here. Even though he's on the screen, I like... I'm like, oh yeah. Ah, there he is. He's like, don't forget about me.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
Motherfuckers actually forgot about that.
I got a refill.
We missed talking about...
You guys choose. That's awesome. I love Capri Suns.
Where is
The cat was out of food. I had to get Charlie some food. So, but anyway, yeah. What did I miss? You were talking about
where birthstones like originated from. Like where they get their, like, who said that these were the stones.
Yeah.
birthstone history. So I looked it up on Wikipedia, and there's like 10 different charts with like 15 different versions, and there's like, if you don't have this one, use this one instead, and here's the one from before 1912, and here's the one that they use in a foreign country, and I'll pull it up. Let's see.
That's crazy.
Like when I was born, it was pearl. So it was pearl growing up. And then it was like, oh no, it's actually pearl or alexandrite. And now it's like, oh, it's actually pearl, alexandrite, or moonstone. And I'm like, is a fucking Gemini making this shit up? Like,
yeah, probably.
You know,
I mean, it was their month, right? They're like, oh no, I want this one,
just to feel relevant and included.
I've become ahead of this and that and the others, and I deem it so.
I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. If you have any Gemini friends in your life, they just want to be included in shit. That's all they want. They just want you to be like, hey, having a party. I'd really like for you to be there. It would totally make the vibe. And like, boom, you're going to inspire a lifetime of adoration from that Gemini. Like, oh my God, you thought about me. Life hack.
I'm more like, yeah, invite me because I want to feel wanted, but I'm probably not going to go.
That's me. That's me. That's me.
I want to feel the love, but you know, sometimes
there's Western custom, traditional, modern, Eastern tradition, There's birthstones by time frame, 15 to 20th century, 1912, 2019, Britain, 2013. And there's multiple, August, there's, 4 of them? And then there's tropical zodiac. And then there's day of the week stones.
What are the day? What stones are for the week? Well, I'm curious.
That's
Curious
interesting.
about that one.
That's Stony Creek.
Pick a day because there's more than one.
White feather, hello, sweetheart.
There's 2 stones per day. There's usually an expensive stone and a cheap stone. Imagine.
Right, yeah, that's probably
Start
right.
from Monday and go through.
Monday, pearl and crystal. So crystal, I can actually talk about crystal for a second.
Okay.
So there's rock crystal, which is quartz. It's just clear quartz. And then there's crystal, which is lead treated glass.
Yes.
And people don't use that because of the lead anymore.
Right.
So there's unleaded crystal, which it has another name. Oh, I wish I can't believe I screwed that up. But there's that, the modern one. It's crystal glass. That's what it's called. So there's rock crystal, which is real actual quartz, and then there's crystal, which is leaded glass, and then there's crystal glass, which is unleaded glass. Yeah.
All right.
I got it. So yeah, Monday is pearl, expensive, and crystal, which is more affordable.
Right, yeah. Okay.
Did you just say Pyrex?
No, like everybody who's got like all the little bitties who have like china cabinets, like this is my fancy china, this is my fancy crystal.
Oh yeah,
That is like that leaded crystal is usually what they have like on display, like the OG.
Yeah, Mike asked, Pyrex is actually a borosilicate. It's glass with boron to make it more temperature durable. The glass with lead in it makes it shinier. You know how lead is really shiny and it's really close to the beauty of gold, except it's more common and soft. It's not very durable, but they use the lead in the glass to make it more beautiful and refract more light. But also, if like we were talking sapphires, there's a lot of sapphires that are lead glass treated. So they'll pour lead glass into the cracks to kind of beauty up the sapphire.
Oh, interesting.
Nice.
Huh.
Pick another day of the week.
Friday. Yeah.
Emerald and cat's eye.
Ooh, cat's eye. I like that one.
Yeah, I do too. What about Wednesday?
Amethyst and lodestone.
Lodestone.
Lodestone, because putting a load on something.
Yeah, you gotta get that load off in the middle of the week.
Gotta blow your load.
You gotta blow your load.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Crystal Daddy coming in with the load blow. Oh, I love that shit. Let's hear about Saturday.
What was the question? Saturday. Turquoise and diamond.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like turquoise.
What about Tuesday?
Oh, and before we do Tuesday, I should mention turquoise was getting kind of expensive there for a little bit. There's a boon right now. If you like turquoise, if you don't like turquoise, buy your turquoise now.
Really?
Yeah, I could see that happening. Turquoise is pretty.
Well, my seller's got a bunch, and shame on me for not getting more of it. But I mean, it's decent stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm showing that. Yeah, look at the color on that. I mean, that's pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got that for like $4. So I mean, now's the time. But let's see, Tuesday. Ruby and emerald. Oh wow, both very expensive.
That's for Tuesday?
Yep. Sorry, Tuesdays. You're pricey.
I only had
You know, Tuesdays are like my favorite day, and of course.
that was my day of the week. But the only thing I have that's got emerald is like I've got a little gold elephant from India who's studded with emeralds, and then I've got a Claudia, like the Irish ring. If you guys never seen like the two hands holding the heart, sometimes there's like a crown, whatever. And the heart is emerald, but I don't have any larger pieces. I like rough emerald, actually.
I feel like that would be really pretty.
I have a rough emerald.
The first stone I ever cut was emerald.
Like it's over there. Not gonna get up.
First thing I ever got, because I was like, hey, I could cut some amethyst. But then I was like, why mess around with the cheap stuff? Let's cut right to the pricey things. You got diamonds, of course. Then you got rubies, sapphires, and emeralds. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, man.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Lovely.
there's black in it.
Oh, my fucking light's all weird. It's like switching on me.
Nice. It's showing some of the color too. That's got a lot of nice crystal in it.
Why is my light doing that? That's fucking weird. Yeah. I love the black part. I don't know how to do like that, the hand thing. Bad at that.
I wish cameras had like manual focus.
I know. Right?
Well, I'm using I'm not using my laptop, and I don't know, is it different? I know the autofocus is happening a lot.
I don't think mine auto focuses or manual. I think it's just like stuck focus.
It's just stuck.
These are some of my early pieces of emerald that I cut. Little earring. Yep, these are some of my very first stones.
The babies.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it.
Wow.
Hey, Crystal Daddy, what can you tell me about dragon heart stones? Asks Kildor. Or dear Kildor.
Dragon heart stones? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Let's see.
Yeah, here's a piece of emerald that still has the black stuff in it. Let's see if I can use my flashlight on it. There.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, those are pretty. They look like emeralds too.
Yeah. I like that it still has the black in it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dragonstone is a type of epidote with red hematite grown throughout. That red stuff. I don't want that. Ads. The hematite itself is a member of the epidote family and can be found in prismatic and acicular crystal formations. Epidote is a natural magnifier of any and all energy and its environment and attracts what you output. Okay, so it attracts what you output. Remember that. This combination stone is common when it is found formed in metamorphic rocks such as marble or granite. A rarer occurrence which forms dragonstone is when they are shaped from hydrothermal alteration, which transforms sedimentary and metamorphic rocks into igneous rocks. I used to take geology in high school, or not high school, in college, which is why I know how to pronounce this shit.
Oh, yeah.
What I keep seeing for dragon's heart is labradorite.
Oh, did he say dragon's heart or dragon's stone? What did I look at?
Dragon's
I
heart?
did the wrong one and went to dragon. Oh,
Dragon's heart stone?
oh, that's an Elder Scrolls fandom. No, I don't think I want that.
No, labradorite. that's real popular, and you can get big chunks of it, and it's got beautiful. It's multicolor, so we should feature it next week.
Yep, I've got right now in my bathroom. You guys will see it next week. I've got a big old honking piece. I've got a little one here somewhere. Oh, right here. This was the first big piece of labradorite I ever bought because it's got purple flash.
Look at those flash. They're like scales too. Look at that. That's neat.
Oh yeah, I love that piece.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah.
So beautiful. It reminds me of the abalone
Here we
too.
go.
Yeah, there you go.
So funny.
Very pretty.
Yeah. Hey, I grew some. How you doing?
Hello.
I feel like you're a new name, darling. Welcome. Let's smoke a bowl. Let it join.
Gruesome needs a wrench. He's pretty cool.
Is he an Eagle guy?
I think so, yes.
I grew some, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in, sweetheart. Hello. Appreciate the fucking love, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. Yeah, evidently I looked up Dragon Stone and not Dragon Heart. So whoopsie daisy, because I actually have a bracelet of Dragon Stone on right now. As I was reading it, I'm like, do I have this on? Why am I talking about it? But never mind.
Oh yeah, Mike, I'm supposed to try and do my show tonight. I go live for like 45 minutes to an hour each week, and I feature. Try to just say feature and show at the same time. I do that as well, and I try to show rough crystal go to a gemstone in one show, and then to try and add content and give my viewers a reason to come by, I tell jokes each week too. So we have like an intermission joke portion of the program where I tell terrible jokes. You should probably avoid that part. But here's the channel.
Fire in the bowl. Betty, cheers.
Angelina Jolie wore to the Oscars a while back. They were beautiful. Oh, Stoney, I haven't watched an award show for years.
Thing.
Would not be able to. I'd have to like show me a picture of it or something. I'd be like, oh yeah, that's beautiful. But no, I have no fucking idea.
The American one, thank you for the proper introduction for I grew some.
So the effect inside the labradorite is caused by all the cracks. It's like a feldspar dispersing. Yeah, it's a plagioclassic feldspar, and that's known as labradorescence.
And when that same flash occurs in moonstone, it's adularescence. And when it occurs in garnierite, it's also known as the Schiller effect.
Yeah, I remember looking at that on Wikipedia, the Schiller effect.
I love garnierite so much. I finally have like a chunky boy. It's beautiful. I've been wanting a piece for like, and I finally like. It's beautiful. It goes with me everywhere right now. Like I could use some luck in my life, so I'm definitely down for carrying that baby with me.
Albite and anorthite are also both members of the plagioclassic feldspar, and so is moonstone. I think moonstone is a plagioclassic feldspar ogioclass. But don't quote me on that. I'm just using big words to try and remember the big words that I know.
Love big words. So the American one says that I grew some actually was the one that drew eagle slaps in background, which is fucking awesome. Shout out to fucking I grew some for that. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Clap one of those.
Ready to hit hot fire. Fire it up. Fire in the bowl, baby. Fire in the bowl. Let's stab this shit up again. Let's do it.
Cheers.
So 7 o'clock.
Myself another, let's see, 34. I'm gonna take another 15
Well,
minutes.
if you stop in 20 minutes, it'll be 4:20 in California.
Boom, there we go. We stopped.
Oh.
We cheers in the end in 20 minutes. It's perfect.
7 o'clock here.
I love it when you're actually looking at shit like that, Cheech. That's great. I don't.
I just happened to look. I'm like, oh, it's 7 o'clock. In 20 minutes, it'll be 4:20 in California.
Yeah, perfect. So in 20 minutes, we'll cheers to this motherfucker and shut it down for the evening. And but until then, smoke it up, baby.
Yeah, cheers.
What are we smoking on?
What are we smoking on?
I got some AOG.
AOD.
For crystal.
I don't know what the abbreviation of it is, but I know it's AOG.
2 hours. 2 hours. That's when my show is. It's in 2 hours.
In 2 hours.
Had to remember that. So in 1 week, I forget how to do my show. It's been 2 weeks. How bad is it gonna be?
So, have you ever used your 22 gemstones? Have you ever used that? Like, do you know if anyone's used that product?
Yeah, Twisted does.
Yeah, Twisted does.
But for like energetic purposes, not just for like growing plants, but to actually utilize it to like grid an area of the land or something like that.
No, Yvonne on Facebook ordered what'd she order? 20 bottles worth to use in makeup.
Yes.
I guess.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
But
put it in with
awesome.
Yeah, I don't know about ground energy yet, because we talk about that a little bit, and I've been bringing that up on Amber's channel, because like a lot of what we talk about in the fertilizer industry is matter. It has mass and takes up space. You know, we're talking about molecules that have protons and neutrons and electrons. They have mass. But what we don't talk a lot about is energy. Heat, light, magnetism, electricity. All of these things are yields from the chemical reactions that the plant undergoes when it synthesizes the different cell walls and vitamins and stuff. So I mean, I'm interested in how the soil and the energy are interacting with each other. I mean, that seems pretty intense, but maybe we can simplify it by categorizing it. And so that kind of goes into like where Twisted talks about frequencies. So let's say from a functional standpoint, when you inject frequency into an electrochemical system like a battery, which it's called impedance analysis or differential analysis, to gain a better idea of what state the battery is currently in. And it's kind of the same way with a soil analyzer. It uses frequency to check the state, the chemical state of the soil. And so that's where it goes into the frequency that Twisted is talking about using to try and coax more of a particular type of nutrient off of a crystal into a plant by just changing the frequencies that you play. Which kind of goes into something that I talk about occasionally is the phonon structure of various crystals and metals and solid structures in general that have a crystal lattice where the molecules connect, and then they transfer energy between each other at different rates, and so the different rate that it can transfer energy might help us to actually put math, because you know the different structures in the crystals have a set phonon structure, like rocks don't, but because they're so random. I mean, there's so many different structures in there. There's no crystal lattice, but the crystals do. So having those, we can actually take the phononic structure of the crystal and kind of do a little bit of calculation and figure out what frequency will get that to be more active in the soil. But I don't have the time because, you know, I also do handiwork during the week. I don't know. I've actually been talking to a friend of mine because I haven't been doing electrochemical work in the lab for a few years.
Oh, wow.
And so it's kind of nice to get outside and do handiwork. I make more money at it, but my body's getting tired of doing that. I just did a roof. Man, that just, doing a roof. Like anybody who doesn't know,
I've never done a roof. But
think about like your feet. You put weight on your feet like this, and if you're on a roof, all of the weight on your feet is like this, and so you're putting stress on the corners of your shoes, but also the corners of your feet. And so, I would like to see a live stage play. Roofers do ballet.
Oh shit! Oh my god.
Be hilarious, right? Yeah.
That would
be awesome.
Yeah, no, roofing is no bueno, man. I did that once. I re-roofed my garage, and I mean, I barely did anything, and just the little bit I did, I was like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah. And it takes so long. I'm up there 10, 12 hours a day trying to get it done so it stays dry. And like I say, if I had more time, instead of, spending all Sunday trying to rest, I might be able to do a little bit more math with this frequency in the soil. But like I say, I just don't have that much. I still got to go into the lab and finish my gem for the show tonight. So actually, I should probably do that after the show. I really appreciate you having me on, Amber and Madam T and Chicha B. It's always fun to chat with you guys about gems.
Oh yeah, we love it.
You are always welcome.
Multicolored
in person, honey.
Oh, it'd be great. It'd be great. We'll have to do that.
We'll have to arrange that once I get up to Michigan next year sometime or whenever it happens. We'll have to do that.
Cool. Sure. Multicolored gem next week, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Random. It's whatever gems everybody wants to talk about.
Oh, bye.
Oh, bye. Yeah. Yeah. It's whatever gems, what anybody wants to talk about. It's whatever.
Yeah.
So I was scrolling up in chat and I saw Mike Kramer asked about meteorite. And I have a piece of jewelry that I found on Etsy that's a combination. It's got meteorites from 3 different places, like combined into one piece of jewelry. And I know I've worn it on the show before, probably more towards the beginning. But that is a powerful piece. So like if I pair that necklace with my Moldavite earrings, like that's some next level shit.
Hell yeah.
Me just like walking up to the door and just like knocking on the veil, just being like, "Hey aliens, what y'all doing? Let's hang out." Exactly what that is.
Mike Kramer, it's official. We're stoned. Goddamn right we are, honey.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking official. I'm stoned as fuck. How you guys feeling?
Stoned as fuck.
Oh man, I feel like once I pick up my mess that I made because a tornado goes through my room when I get ready for Witchy weekend. Did you get that? A tornado goes through my room when I get ready for Witchy weekend, and it's a terrible mess right now. And it's always at the end of this point at like 5, 6 o'clock my time where I'm like, I don't want to do anything now. And now I got so much shit to clean up and there's possible plans and it's like, fuck, why did I do that?
I don't know.
I gotta get ready. I gotta do all these things.
I know, because all I really want to do is lay down on my bed and like play some Xbox and then pass out.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait to wake up,
I think I'm gonna
him and then pass out.
nerd out, you guys. I'm gonna put on some Harry Potter and I'm gonna play some WoW.
Dude, I haven't watched Harry Potter for a while. That sounds very tempting.
Oh,
Very
it's lovely. It's so relaxing.
The background music alone is so relaxing, really.
Mike Kramer, thank you, man. Thank you for like bringing up really cool stuff in chat. Thank you so much for participating.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Everybody for being here.
Oh yeah, we love it.
We got another 10 minutes. We're waiting for 420. We're waiting for the next 420 to come around.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna cheers this motherfucker out. So we got another 10 minutes to chit chat, smoke it up, say what you want. The Anunnaki, the one. I always want to say the one Anunnaki. I don't know why I want to do that, but I do.
The one, the only.
Zeppelin, just in time to say bye. Oh, sweetie. Yep.
Aww.
Stick around, honey. The only
Yeah, you got 10 minutes.
to keep it clean and neat. I know that's fucking right, honey. It's time to clean this mess been made on the earth.
Ready? I have them all on Amazon. Oh my gosh, you guys, my Amazon library is atrocious. But it's convenient as fuck because I can literally just watch any movie I want anywhere I want.
I could have Amazon Prime, and if I can't watch it for free, I don't watch it. But my Amazon wish list is pretty atrocious.
Yeah, don't look.
Like you saw all the different lists that I have and all the different things that I want. You can be like, God damn, Amber, what?
If you scroll through my library chronologically, like you can see where I've been at different points in my life over the past 5 years. That's how it's organized. Like the very first movie that you buy, that's at the very end. So
okay, yeah.
All the way through my, like you can see when I bought what movie. And it's like, clearly she was depressed. Here's all the 90s action films. And then it's like, I have.
Is that a sign of depression? I don't think so. I love action films.
They're very soothing for me.
Okay. Well, I love action. Like I'm a shoot 'em up. Okay, there's your random question. Favorite genre.
Wait, hold on. What happened?
Favorite genre.
Both of you went off at the same time. My brain could not compute. It was like, whoa.
Amber is saying about how much she adores the action genre.
Yeah.
And I do as well.
I like the action.
And like Indiana Jones that's nobody. I'm sorry, that's mine. No, like literally my screensaver at work is like a still frame of right after Temple of Doom, like when like Indiana Jones pulls himself up and then he like looks to the side. Like I've got a big ass computer screen, dude. So it's just like Harrison Ford. Like
that's funny. I love all stuff like that.
But my lock screen is cool, man. My lock screen is Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah,
I like it.
I'm not weird at all.
I like it. So yeah, favorite genre of movie. That's my random question. Mine is sci-fi fantasy.
That's a good one. Mine's horror and action. Anything that's scary. I love scary movies.
I like psychological thrillers, not horror, but psychological thrillers, like Silence of the Lamb type shit.
Yeah. Anything like that's just gonna.
And I also really like action movies.
I love action movies.
I'm especially fond of catastrophic movies. Like one of the most underrated films to me is The Sum of All Fears with Ben Affleck and Morgan Freeman. It is so underrated because
it's a pretty good movie.
That is the very first movie that I ever saw where there's like the imminent threat of a bomb of like nuclear war, and they fucking detonated the bomb in the movie. In every other movie, it's like, oh, we saved the world at the last moment. No, that shit went off, and I was like, that was the very first time I had ever seen it portrayed, and I feel that it's very underrated.
I'm gonna have to, I don't even know if I've ever seen that, to be perfectly honest with you.
It's
Really?
well,
You should.
sorry, I didn't mean to spoil it for you. It's been out for probably like 15 years though. I think.
No, that's okay. Like I don't mind if things get spoiled. I'll still watch.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch movies over and
The
over.
Day After Tomorrow is one of my personal faves as well because the disaster
That's a good
actually
one.
happens.
I
Twister,
like that.
I think, was my original like destruction film. I just,
Yeah, I agree with that. I like Twister. I was always a fan of Twister.
oh man, yeah.
Oh, Twister! Oh my gosh, I've watched that movie
Over and over.
thousands of times.
Yes.
Thousands.
Yes.
I would
cried
still
in real
buy
life
it to
when
this
Bill
day.
Pullman died, you guys. I cried in real life when Bill Pullman died.
Oh.
Bill Paxton, sorry. Sorry, Bill Pullman. That's terrible.
I like Bill Pullman.
Bill Paxton. The Storm Chasers went and they spelled out his initials.
I think I might have missed that he died too because I don't pay attention to any of that shit. I really don't. I pay attention to zero news. We're talking political and anything else. We're talking Hollywood and anything else. Nope.
I think it was maybe like
I live in my own little bubble.
The anesthesia or something.
I do. I live in my own little bubble. Mike Kramer, Alpena, Michigan here. Are you now?
I'm a Michigander.
Oh, is that so? Interesting. I'm going to have to make mental note of that.
Yeah, okay, so as far as action movies go, I think Indiana Jones, the trilogy, that's like my number one. Probably followed immediately by the Die Hard trilogy.
I know, I was just going to say, you better say Die Hard. 'Cause if you don't, I'm going to mention that.
So close, like.
I think the second one is my favorite one.
I do love
out
that.
of all of them. I don't know. I have to rewatch them all.
Dude, Bruce Willis, like, he gave so many people with PTSD, like, he helped out so much in that one film because it literally shows him like making fists with his toes to the carpet, and that's like his technique to calm the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like that was another one of those moments where I was like, holy shit, like that really stuck.
Yeah, totally. So one of mine is the Matrix trilogy.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I could get down with that.
That was definitely like it pioneered.
Oh yeah,
definitely first of its kind.
The Underworld series, all of it.
Oh my God! Yes, yes, yes.
Lord of the Rings, because I mean you can't not have a trilogy series named without that, and then The Hobbit to follow. I mean, come on, epic shit right there.
Isn't there a king? No, that's probably a part of the trilogy, like the Kings.
Movie makers, please make movies without love stories intertwined in them. I know, right? There is always some sort of like love thing going on. And it's like I'm not really worried. I'm not worried about the love thing either. Just give me the shoot 'em up shit. Have a plot and get in and get out.
High school me was very concerned with the love story. Okay. I needed Titanic all the time. Okay. Armageddon, like
I can get down.
I love Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I love me some
Armageddon more than he hates any other movie, and it was like one of my favorite movies of all time. And that's like the only thing that I don't like about Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That's funny.
I'm like, but all of his points are completely valid. Like it is a horrible fucking movie, and I love it.
I love Armageddon. Armageddon.
Yeah, I love Armageddon.
That is the shit.
That's like fucking American consumerism, and
So,
you know what? Like, I just love it.
Sony Creek says, I thought all girls love rom-com. Okay, so that is a no. But at the same time, the idea of my rom-com, like the rom-com for me that I'm actually going to dig, is the Armageddon style rom-com. Like, give me some shoot 'em up shit, and then maybe a little rom-com on the side. Like, give me the, or
I don't
whatever.
like how to lose a guy in 10 days. Like, Like, come on, let's go. Like, I don't want.
I only watch that if I'm like really depressed. I need to fucking cry. Or like the only time I ever really watch like chick flick movies is when I'm like, okay, I need to cry about something, but even still I can find some kind of action or horror movie that I can cry, whatever, but it's just fucking serious.
My favorite one for that, honestly.
420.
Oh yeah. My favorite movies for that are Fried Green Tomatoes.
Oh, I love that one.
And
I have to look that one up.
Jessica Tandy, and oh my God, I'm forgetting the names now.
Sally Field.
Sally, was she in that? Sally Field?
Sandra Bullock.
I may not be a smart man, Jenny, but I know what bud is. Hell yeah!
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. I was gonna
Why get a hit in at least before it turned to 21.
I know, right? God damn it! I have to even fill this thing.
Got it.
Last fucking hit. I
love movies with huge twists. Like the first time I saw like The Usual Suspects, I was like, yes! I was so blown away.
Yes, I love that movie.
I fucking love that movie. I feel the same way. Like I dearly, dearly love Fight Club. And
that's a good one.
Oh, I love
that. Makes me laugh. I love
that. Man, I want that movie.
I love that movie so goddamn much.
Shit.
Also, Reservoir Dogs.
Mad Max says ready to have fucking yeah. Vampire Men.
Alien Job. Have you ever seen that? It's a good one. It's one of those like if you just want to watch a movie. Huh?
The Departed.
Oh God, yes.
Shawshank Redemption, Zeb said. Shawshank is a beautiful movie. I love that movie. I cried. Yeah. John Wick, the John Wick series, because I love Keanu Reeves. Yes. Ever since his first fucking
man.
Dude, America actually fell in love with Keanu Reeves in 2019 when it was discovered that he never actually touches any of the women he takes pictures with.
I know, I've seen that.
When people realized that's what he did, he became America's fucking sweetheart.
And he's probably like,
I know, doesn't
anybody else?
No. I'm sure he's the coolest motherfucker alive. I'm sure.
I love that man. I have always loved that man. Ever since he was in Bill and Ted, I'm like, oh my God. And I have just kind of followed. I've known because he's not in the spotlight, and I love that about him. But his morals and his values and how he treats people, it's just and what he's been through in life. I'm sorry, but if there was a Hollywood guy that I pay attention to, that is the one. That's the one. He doesn't drink either. I didn't know that, actually.
To, Ryan Reynolds.
I want to shoot like John Wick. Oh, I saw a video of him practicing shooting. Oh, my God. That was nice.
Fucking sweetheart.
Anything Tarantino is wicked. I have to agree, Tarantino really has definitely made his mark in the director world, for sure.
All of his cult classics, I feel influenced a newer generation of filmmakers, and so techniques that you only used to see him do are like different shots.
Yes.
Now they're showing up more in the masses,
right? The regular kind of, yeah, you're not seeing that as an extra special thing. You got to start brainstorming some new shit, some new extra special shit.
I mean, Pulp Fiction by itself, it's one of the greatest movies of all time.
Empire Records, that was a good one.
Yes. Oh my God,
fucking love that one.
It's Rex Manning Day. No, I love Empire Records.
I'm not. My mom is big on Western, but I'm not. Deadhead, Deadwood, and Hell on Wheels. I've never seen either one of those.
Damn.
Those sound like they'd be good. The Green Mile. Oh, I love that movie. I cry like a fucking
Green Mile. Oh, you want me to cry,
like
man?
A little bitch.
Especially when it comes to that part where he has the two girls. And he's, man, I cried so hard.
Yeah. That's an ugly cry movie right there. That's like, don't even look at me because
It's a good movie, though.
Okay,
It really
okay.
is.
Schindler's List.
Okay.
I will not watch that. I won't. I've not watched that at all, and I will not.
Wait, what movie?
Schindler's List.
List.
I won't.
That's
don't
another one of
think
those
I
that's like rip your fucking soul out.
I won't. I can't. I know. I already know what some things do to me and have done to me, and there's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to watch that movie. Nope.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to.
Okay. So, favorite. So we've gone over like genres of movies. Oh God, we were gonna get off here. I forgot.
We were gonna get off, but it got.
I know. Well, we've been on here for 2 hours exactly. So, I mean, if we want to cut it off right now, I mean, that's, yeah.
It is perfect.
You know,
I think we are.
7:25,
Get off
2
myself.
hours.
I'm ready for it. So,
Yeah, I need to eat. I gotta finish this whole school thing.
Oh,
You got it.
That's the homeschooling thing, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Anyway.
glad I don't have a son school age. I have to admit, I am so thankful at this time in life, this year, and what the fuck is happening that I do not have a school age child.
Yes.
My baby boy is he's 21. Not a baby boy.
Here's to that.
Cheers.
Have a good night, everyone.
Everybody,
Yeah.
have a wonderful night. Cheers.
Cheers.
Big booty witches.
Thank you
Pretty witches.
so much.
Gonna die.
I did a little too hard. Anytime, guys. Ladies.
Hopefully, we'll see you guys Friday night on Eagle Gardens Live.
Oh.
We will
Goes
see you
live.
Sunday,
He goes,
where we do multicolored crystals.
yeah.
Thanks,
So
guys.
Eagle goes live at 11:30 Eastern. Or 11:30 p.m. Eastern, just to let y'all know.
Yeah.
And
All
some of y'all know.
11 p.m. Eastern Friday night. Catch us Witchy beauty babes on Witchy Eagle panel stuff.
And I'm sure the audience will be gentle with us because, like, you know, we're not expert growers. Like, I personally don't even grow, so like I don't.
It's not about that.
Yeah,
I don't think
we're
they're
just hanging out. I was growing, but they all turned into males, so not anymore.
I love that video. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check out that video. That video where you're like, you tore them down. It was just funny. You like stood over them and you just like, oh my God, damn, girl.
Like,
You go check out that video. They're boys.
Snap their little necks, those little boys.
All right.
All right. Peace out, you guys.
Love you.
We'll see you on Friday. If not Friday, we'll see you next Sunday. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.
Much love. Oh, bye, everybody. I love you all. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate every single motherfucking one of you. See you later.